What do you do? It's such a tiny question. 4 words. And yet, it can make even very competent, very experienced adults completely panic. Suddenly, your brain goes blank, your words get messy, and you start describing your job like it's a mysterious hobby. Well, it's kind of communication and some projects and stuff, even though you actually know exactly what you do. So today, let's fix that. Hi, I'm Karin. I'm a communication strategist from Sweden, and I help international professionals speak English calmly, clearly, and confidently at work. And for years, this tiny question, what do you do, was honestly harder for me than giving a presentation to 50 people. Workshops, fine. Slides, fine. One sentence about myself, panic. Because doing it in English felt like trying to compress my whole brain into one tiny sentence. Like, here, summarize your entire career. Go. No pressure. I remember networking events or conferences, you know the ones, standing with a coffee you don't really want, small talking with strangers, pretending you're not checking the snack table. Someone smiles and asks, "So, what do you do?" And I'd go, "Well, I kind of work with communication and strategy and training and different projects," and I could literally see their eyes glaze over. Not because my work wasn't interesting, but because I wasn't clear. I was translating while talking, explaining way too much, apologizing for taking space. And afterwards, I always thought, that didn't sound like me at all. So I decided to treat this like a skill, not a personality trait. And everything changed. Tip number 1, stop explaining everything. Your elevator pitch is not your life story. It's not your CV. It's not every task you've ever done since 2009. Early on, I tried to include everything, which made me ramble. Now I think clarity over completeness. Instead of, I work with communication, training, workshop strategy, internal processes. Try. I help teams communicate more clearly and confidently at work. Done. Simple is powerful. People don't need everything. They just need the essence. Think movie trailer, not full documentary. Tip number 2, use a simple structure. This saved me because before I improvised every single time, which is brave, but not very smart. Now I follow this structure: who you help, what you help them with, and the result. For example, I help international professionals speak confident English at work so they can share their ideas clearly. That's it. 10 seconds. But it sounds calm, structured, and professional. When you have structure, your brain relaxes. And a relaxed brain sounds confident. Tip number 3, make it sound like you. For a long time, I tried to sound very corporate in English, more formal than I am in Swedish, like I suddenly was a walking LinkedIn profile. I remember practicing sentences that sounded like, I specialize in strategic communication development across cross-functional stakeholders. Who even talks like that at a coffee break? Not me. And every time I said it, I felt stiff. like I was pretending to be someone else. So I changed one thing. I started speaking like I actually speak. Warmer, simpler, more human. Now I say, I work with communication, mostly helping people feel more confident when they speak English at work. That sounds like me. And when it sounds like you relax. And relaxed is confident. Always. Tip number 4. Slow down. Don't speed run it. This is such a classic non-native thing. We rush, like we just want to survive the sentence. I used to say my whole introduction in one breath. Hi, I'm Karin. I work with communication strategy and training. No one understands that. It sounds like you're escaping a crime scene. Now, I slow down. Tiny pauses. Eye contact. Breathing like a normal human being. Confidence isn't about fancy vocabulary. It's about pace. Calm people sound trustworthy. Out of breath people sound suspicious. Tip number 5. Prepare 2 different versions. This helped me so much because not every situation is the same. So now I have one short version, 10 seconds, and one longer version, 30 seconds with an example. The short one. I help international professionals feel confident speaking English at work. Longer. I'm a communication strategist. I work with international teams and help them speak clearer, calmer English, especially in meetings and presentations. A lot of my clients are brilliant at their jobs, but don't always sound as confident as they actually are. Same message, different depth. So instead of panicking, I just chose the version. So much easier. Tip number 6. Remember, they're not judging you. This one is mindset, but it changes everything. When someone asks, what do you do? They're not testing you. They're not grading your English. They're just trying to connect. But I used to treat it like an exam. Like, this is it. Say it perfectly or disappear forever. Very dramatic. Now I think we're just 2 people talking. That shift alone makes your voice softer, slower, and more natural. And that's what people trust. Not perfection. Presence. I still remember those first networking events. Standing there with my coffee cup, overthinking one tiny question. What do you do? Today, I answer in one calm sentence, not because my English is perfect, but because I'm clear about who I am. And honestly, that's what confidence really is. Clarity, not complexity.